What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Incubus. How about that? Yes, indeed. Incubus making their debut on the channel. Here we go. This is a request from TJ Aono. TJ wanted to see me react to this song by Incubus called Glass. Now, I have heard of Incubus. I am aware of their existence. I'm pretty sure I've heard at least one song by them. I know they got a lot of radio play back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But don't ask me what song it was. I do not remember the name of the song, and to be perfectly honest with you, I do remember when I heard it, I wasn't terribly impressed with what I heard. I was like, this is very generic, college radio rock, so I wasn't terribly impressed. Now, was it this song? It actually could have been. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard the song, but like I said, there is a chance this might be the song that got radio play. I just don't know because, honestly, I didn't care at the time. So I didn't make it a point to make it memorable. But as always, if I start listening and I go, oh yeah, that's the song I heard on the radio, that's the song I remember, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Absolutely, I'm going to let you know. This was posted by Incubus TV, and the video has 303,289 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Incubus, Glass from the Morning View Sessions. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Such a little killer. If I had a dime for every time you walked away, I could afford to not give a shit and buy a drink and drown my day. But your pockets, they are empty and mine are times too. So what I'm making about face and accept the love I say to you. You're never gonna be content if you don't try. Try to see I tried to lie. There you go, you did it again. You act as if it's blinders on your eye. Should I apologize? Don't did I grab your shell? When it falls over, you'll say we exist as well. Like a bottle with.
Okay. I believe that was the chorus we just heard. The chorus was nice. I liked the chorus. Again, going back to those subdivisions, those synchronized subdivisions, bass, guitar, drums, playing the exact same rhythmic pattern, guitar and bass playing the exact same movement within the notes, playing in unison. Really nice. Up to that point, I'm going to be honest with you, up to that point, I don't know. I don't know if I liked it or not. There were certain things I liked and there were certain things I didn't like. I'm having a real hard time. Up to the chorus, I had a real hard time finding the root. I was like, where's the root? Are we in A? Are we in B? I couldn't tell. It sounds like, well, the chorus is in B, but I don't know where the rest of the song is, though, from a root standpoint. I mean, bass starting off in A, but moving up like he's going up to a B, but then he goes right back down to A again. I don't know. And guitar's just like doing this chunk pattern that there's no chord. So it's like, where's the root? I don't know. I don't know what I think about this. I'm not 100% sure. Let's keep going for right now.
The cook, so get your ingredient dropped up inside. Through the glitter glass, we get a glimpse of you. Guess that I'll show represent your pride. Oh, if only it could be different. Could uncover the you tonight. Between two, a small discrepancy. One complicates and one simplifies. You don't never get the beat. Pretend if you don't try. Try to stay outside till I. Then you go, you did it again. You act as if it's spread this on you. Should I apologize? Let's stay to did I crack your shell? When it falls over your same way existence.
I'm often asked this question, and this is a perfect opportunity to answer. What do I think about DJs being in bands? What do I think about, record scratching in place of guitar solos? As long as it works, as long as it sounds good, I got no problem with it. It's when you have bands that rely on the DJs, like they are the focal point. That's when I have to kind of look at the band and go, why are you letting a record do all the work for you? Why aren't you doing that, But in a situation like this DJ, number one, very talented. I mean, he's got a good sense of rhythmic pattern and of subdividing. He's able to, fit triplets into a eighth note pattern. He's able to, subdivide properly, cleanly. Great use of dynamic control with the switches and the levers and whatnot and the slides. Really fine job. Do I have a problem with it? No. As long as it's done well and it fits the context of the song and it fits the context of the band as a whole and the band is not relying on it. We have seen other bands who rely heavily on their DJs and it shows. And it kind of makes you look at the rest of the band and go, don't know why you guys were even there. You're barely doing a thing. You know what I mean? But in this case, like this, it was really good. It was really well done. Am I a fan of it? I wouldn't say I'm a fan of it. I wouldn't go that far. But I can appreciate it. I can appreciate it for the talent. I can appreciate it for the creativity and for the direction and for the execution. So I got no issue with it. I got no problem with it. So there you go. Hopefully that answers that question. Let's keep going here. Whoa. That was a nice little run on the bass. I want to hear. Nope, I don't care. Hey, I don't care. You can play that pig noise all you want. I don't care. I liked that. I dug that. That might be my favorite part of the whole song right now. I want to hear that bass run again. That was cool.
So if I had time So every time you walked away, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'll be filthy rich by noon today. Yeah. Should I apologize? If what I say burns to me, that's straight to don't date, I'll crack your shine. When it falls away, you'll say we exist as well. Should I apologize? If what I say burns to me, that's straight to don't date, I'll crack your shine. When it falls away, you'll say we exist as oh well.
This was interesting. This was interesting. I'm gonna tell you why this was interesting to me. I'll see you in the review. I promise. I'm gonna explain why I said this was interesting. Well, there you go, folks. That was Incubus with Glass. This was a request from TJ Aono. All right. I'm gonna give my score, and I'm gonna need to explain the score and how the score changed. I remember I told you at the end I was going to explain why this was interesting. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 7.6. Yep, 7.6. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. Let me start off by saying 7.6 was not the original score I was thinking of when we got to about a third of the way through the song. We got up to the first chorus. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was not feeling it.
Nope.
I was not feeling this. I wasn't. And there was nothing about it I really liked. Up to the first chorus, like I said, I had a real hard time kind of establishing where the root was. I couldn't find the chordal structure. I could not find a chordal pattern. And to me, that's very irritating. So, I'm going to be honest with you. Starting off, this was down in the 4s, maybe even the 3s. I mean, it was down low. Then we hit the first chorus. And the first chorus brought it up to the high 4s, low 5s. After the chorus was done, we went back into the riff, and now I saw where the chordal structure of the song was. It was a little tough to find, but I found it. I liked what was going on rhythmically. It sounded good. We went up into the high 5s. Second chorus hit. Went from the high 5s up to the low 6s. Then we got to the DJ solo, not a guitar solo, a DJ solo. Okay? It was done really well. It wasn't done in an overbearing way. It wasn't done in a way to control the band. It wasn't done in a way to carry the band because they couldn't do it themselves. It just added a different layer, something different, something that we weren't expecting. All right, great. High 6s now. High 6s. Coming out of it, into the last chorus, or into the last phrase, I heard some harmonies. I heard an amazing bass riff. Now, here's the thing about that bass riff. The bass riff just followed an L pattern. That, it's an L pattern. It's 1, 2, 5, slide up to the 2 that you just hit. So, let's say you're in E. Okay, actually, no, we're in B. Let's stay in B, right? Boom. So, it's B, C sharp, F sharp, right? B, C sharp, F sharp, then you slide up to the C sharp. Now you're doing C sharp, D sharp, up to the 4th of D sharp would be, would be G sharp. But you see what I mean? You're doing a 3-note pattern in an L. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. But every time you finish the pattern, you go down to the 2 of the previous L. So it's 1, 2, 5, technically 2, 3, 6. You see what I'm saying? So each L starts on the previous 2. It's a pretty cool pattern. It's a real simple pattern. That's actually a bass playing warm-up. A lot of bass players do L patterns to warm up. I do. but the way he did it was so smooth, and what made it so smooth was he was laying back in the pocket. He wasn't on the edge. He wasn't on the top of the beat. He was laying back on the beat. So it's a lot easier to make it smooth and sound smooth. If he had been on top of the beat, it would have been and it would have been like, you know, it would have felt like a racehorse. Whereas this felt more like a canter. It felt, instead of a full-blown gallop, it felt more like a canter. Like, okay, this is cool. You know, it felt really good within the beat that was being laid down by the drummer. So that was fantastic. Vocal delivery with the harmony sounded really nice. The drumming was solid through the whole song. And we got through that last phrase, and everything really came together. And that's why I put this up into the mid-7s. I mean, basically what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is this. The song grew on me. I started out not liking it, and I ended up really liking it. So it's one of those things where it's one of those songs where it has to play all the way through. If I had just listened to, I'm going to be honest with you, if this song had come on the radio and I had been driving, I don't know why I would have been listening to the radio when I'm driving, I never do, but let's say hypothetically I was. I would have listened to the first verse and I would have been thinking, change the channel. Now, depending on how long it took me to reach the channel, like, do I need my hands on the steering wheel right now, or am I driving in a straight line, or am I hitting curves, what am I doing? That might have saved the song, because if I had not heard the first chorus, I would have changed the song, absolutely. I would have changed the station. But because I heard the first chorus, if I had been driving and I had heard the first chorus, I would have been like, oh, huh. Okay, let's see where this goes. You know, I would have allowed it to keep going, but only because I heard the chorus. The chorus is what saved this, basically, and allowed me the opportunity to keep listening and keep going, which showed me further and further, which gave me the opportunity to enjoy the song more and more. So, good thing I was doing it here and not in the car. So yeah, I mean, a 7.6, I feel good with that score, considering the fact that this started down in like the low to mid 4s, maybe even high 3s, and ended up at a 7.6 by the end of the song. That says something. So, pretty good song. Well, not even pretty good. This was a really good song when you really think about it and you really analyze it from start to finish. This actually was a really good song, which is why it's getting the really good score. So, 7.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base to become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's good enough for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.